Hi, how are you doing? How was this week? Listen, I watched something really nice. I think box office is going to bloom after a really long time. And yes, one series has really made my day simply by the challenge it undertakes to evoke empathy. I'm Atika Farooqui, and this week is super exciting. We will make you meet with sharp minds from the film industry and lots more. Let's show you the highlight of the episode first. Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahaani is a visual delight that shakes up the old values, making way for new. The rebellion is the hero here. Vijay Varma and Shweta Tripathi seek to give meaning to entertainment through their next web series, Kaal Koot. And Salma Agha's daughter, singer Zahra S. Khan, talks about her new song and working with superstar Mohan Lal. And to begin with, let's talk about Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahaani that releases in the cinema halls this week. Listen, after a really long time, I watched a movie that ticks all boxes. Many of them. It's romantic and it's not misogynistic. It's entertaining yet not slapstick. It's starry yet not shallow. And it's left a lot of meat to chew on, a lot of thought to ponder on, dress and costumes to think about, and old songs to reminisce to, and rethink our relationships and the ways in which we lead our lives. Karan Johar's directorial film, Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahaani, explores a potential amalgamation between two people from two different cultures. It's not just about Rocky, played by Ranveer Singh, the over-the-top designer's prodigy, expensive cars and tutti-frutti English-speaking entitled Delhi boy who has never made himself a cup of tea. And a TV journalist, Rani, played by Alia Bhatt, an ideologically sound television journalist born to liberal parents whose Bengali father is a Kathak dancer and mother an English teacher. She wears the best saris but is not rushing into marriage even as she is marriageable age. Her parents elaborately talk about her boyfriends who could not match their tal with her tal. Her grandmother, played by Shabana Azmi, who's a widow but she cares about her jewelry and makeup, treats her daughter-in-law as her equal and secretly still loves a man whom she had met 40 years ago in a cafe in Shimla. And that's Rocky's grandfather, played by Dharmendra ji. So here is a clash or a fusion between two Indias, the traditional and the forward-looking. Rocky's father, played by immaculate Amir Bashir, is a chauvinistic man who's loyal to his mother at the cost of being an emotionally unavailable partner to his wife and constantly body-shaming his daughter. And his monotoned mother, played by Jaya Bachchan, the matriarch of the billionaire business family who would not shed a tear for the miserable women in her own family. Now imagine a 3 months exchange program between the couple. The brash boy goes to the rationalists and the modest girl goes to the chauvinists. As the film started, in every scene, there is high pitch, there is drama. It's familiar territory, Karan Johar. Great ensemble, spectacular sets, opulent designs. The story seemed centered on romance and popular entertainment. But as the movie progresses, I and many sitting with me were surprised. There are detailed and expansive arguments on extramarital affairs, masculinity of effeminate men, whom many North Indian men scoff at being less machoistic. There are conversations about gender roles of a husband and a wife in a marriage, fat shaming. I was pleasantly surprised at the intellectual quotient attached to the hugely entertaining, massively massy film here. The predominant love story is not between Rocky and Rani alone. The love affair between Shabana Azmi's character and Dharmendra ji's character is as profound and stimulating as the younger lots. It's not your average Ranveer Singh film. Writers Ishita Moitra, Shashank Khaitan and Sumit Roy write hilarious dialogues that never let the tempo down and never fall flat. All scenes do have a humorous or a dramatic value. There is never a dull moment. Very well cinematographed by Manush Nandan and edited by Nitin Bed. There is surely long and often verbose, sometimes bordering on being an Oxford discourse over a film kind of scenes. But I have often argued, if cinema is something we learn or copy from so much, Why shy away from teaching something extraordinary or forward-looking in a movie? Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी is Karan Johar's earlier film's course correction. लड़का और लड़की दोस्त हो सकते हैं, शादी एक से ज़्यादा बार हो सकती है, प्यार सिर्फ रिश्तों ही में नहीं, रिश्तों के बाहर भी हो सकता है, etc. I enjoyed the usage of Saregama Karma and the readdressal of old romantic songs by Firaq Gorakhpuri. It's beautiful how great poetic songs were stitched into this massy movie made for the youth. Karan Johar also addresses generational trauma, where we lead lives basis what our grandparents had once said, thinking it to be a rule for posterity, a rule that cannot be changed. Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt are treasures of talent, adaptation, energy on screen, free-flowing performances. The actors and the characters played by them here have a purpose to inspire here. In a scene, Alia says, "ये रीढ़ की हड्डी है, बाजार में नहीं मिलती, इसे उगाया जाता है." Ranveer Singh says to his father, "मैं आपकी माँ की इज्जत करूँगा, पहले आप मेरी माँ की इज्जत कीजिए." Oh, India and India's films need popular films like these who have these points to talk about. And yes, Manish Malhotra, I want your saris. I'm coming. I must talk about these beautiful saris worn by Alia Bhatt in almost every scene. Guys, I have to say this. Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahaani is Viacom 18 Studio and Dharma Productions' most sharp film with a sweet rebellious streak that needs a watch with family in theatres. And before we move forward, see this sweet video, a chat show that we had recorded on the sets of Coffee with Karan Johar, where Karan says sorry on many things that his films had propagated earlier, all in good humor. But he does talk about how his films have shaped up generations and their values. Finally. You acknowledge 2 to 3 things. You have to say it on national television कि शादी 2 बार हो सकती है. बोलिए हो सकती है.
बिल्कुल 2 बार हो सकती है. वो बिल्कुल fraudulent लाइन था. उस लाइन की कोई समझ नहीं है उस फिल्म में. पता नहीं how I got away with it.
और लड़का लड़की दोस्त भी हो सकते हैं.
हाँ, of course दोस्त हो सकते हैं. शादी वो प्यार एक बार होता है, बिल्कुल नहीं 4 बार हो सकता है. शादी एक बार होती है, 4 बार हो सकती है. सब कुछ I think वो इतना, और उसने खुद as a character इन बातों को नहीं निभाया. He also fell in love twice. He also got married twice. So I don't understand what he was saying and what I was thinking. But it's the innocence that we pulled it off.
But there are still people who take cinema very seriously. मैं
उनके लिए मैं कहना चाहता हूँ बिल्कुल झूठ है जो हमने लिखा था और शाहरुख खान ने बोला था. ये झूठ है, सरासर झूठ है. और मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ, मेरे भी 5 साल के बच्चे, कि अगर मैंने चिट्ठियां लिखी तो वो क्या पढ़ेंगे? और उन 8 चिट्ठियों में क्या लिखा होगा उस रानी मुखर्जी ने, और वो बच्ची ने क्या समझा होगा, कि वो क्या सोच समझ के ये पॉइंट में ले आया था फिल्म में. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. लेकिन इतना प्यार और कन्विक्शन था दिल में कि दिल में कोई मैल नहीं था जब हम ये सीन्स लिख रहे थे और बना रहे थे ये फिल्म. आई थिंक दैट वो जो सादगी वो बाहर आ गई.
Yeah. Why don't you wear an invisible crown on your head, and why do you mock yourself so often in the interviews?
I don't mock. I say the truth. You know, now I say what I feel.
Look at other directors in Hollywood,
I don't know about others. I know that everybody has their own trumpet and they want to blow it, they can.
Yeah.
I choose not to blow my trumpet because I don't think I have a beautiful trumpet. I think that there's a lot more to creating that trumpet, which I will blow when I need to blow it. Right now, I feel like I'm a filmmaker who's made films that have got love, some haven't got love. Have I made that career path-defining film? I don't think so. Personally, I really don't think so. Am I the best filmmaker in the country? I don't think so. Have I yet made my cinematic marvel? No. Will I do? I don't know.
You will.
I'll attempt. In my head, the day, Atika, I make that film, I'll know in my head and heart I've made that film that is really, truly the best film that deserves to be in a book of 50 best Indian films.
Moving on, Jio Cinema has recently announced a slate of 100 films and web series that are available to you free of cost on the app. After the success of Zara Hatke Zara Bachke, their new show is titled Kalkoot. It explores the character and the world of a police officer, played by Vijay Varma. Born to a soft-hearted father, he finds himself unfit in his profession till he finds the purpose of his life when he tries to solve a case of an acid attack on a girl that his mother had once wanted him to marry. It's a beautiful exploration of masculine ideas through the lens of a personal experience. I talked to both these actors. The first thing that I want to ask is, ये नाम बड़ा catchy है. And this universe is familiar. We read about it in the papers. What does Kalkut mean?
कालकूट जब समुद्र मंथन हुआ था असुर और देवों के बीच में,
Wow.
तो मंथन के दौरान सतह पे एक जहर आया था, उसका नाम था हलाहल.
Halahal.
हलाहल जहर, उसका दूसरा नाम है कालकूट. So when there is a battle between good and evil,
Yeah.
the poison that comes out of it.
I remember watching you in Pink. हाल ही में Love Stories, हाल ही में दहाड़, उससे पहले lots of them. She. There is a relationship coach called Stefan and a relationship coach called Sadia Khan. Both have a video on one common topic and it says why women are attracted towards toxic men or bad boys. I am a student of psychology and I could connect it with various things. World over study हुई है इसके ऊपर. Your characters were toxic in those, but they were so attractive. You know, so attractive that once I felt like actually messaging you कि विजय आप अब ये वाले characters मत कीजिएगा वरना मैं romantically उस character को देख नहीं पाऊंगी screen पे, डर लगेगा. But there is a certain attraction also associated with these kind of characters. But that apart, एक career में आपकी trajectory ऐसी रही है विजय कि बहुत सारे ऐसे characters थे where you had a lot of need to perform, lot of good opportunity, but they would have made you look differently. And now it is a purest male heroic character. क्या ये आपने purposely चुना या organically हुआ?
नहीं, offer comes in organically, but there was a purpose in choosing it because I also wanted to take a break from playing bad boys. I remember I was like, this is too good a guy. Then I said that there has to be a little more to him to make. I'm sure he's also battling with some kind of things that he can't understand because we are all, nobody is white and black. We all have our shades of grey. So I was trying to understand because I wanted to humanize him as much as possible. Uske flaws, I feel like some flaws in person makes him or her believable. Personally, it was very nice to play a
good guy
boy,
after a long time. But is it actually more fun to play a bad guy? Tell me the perspective of an actor.
I don't know. I just have fun playing characters. I would be bored if I have to do something which is so close to who I am. So that keeps me on the feet when I'm playing characters that doesn't speak like me, doesn't behave like me.
I see so much respect pouring in for the entertainment world because we are making content on genuine issues. We are talking about real life people. I just watched a very good series called Kohra on another platform and I felt so proud of our actors, our writers, our producers and directors. ये जो universe है ना, ये थोड़ा सा negative emotions trigger करता है. The emotion that you associate with an acid attack or something that is made on that content is revenge, pain, resentment, horrific visuals. And you have been associated with this world.
I have done characters who've gone down a spiral, but nothing like this. This is everything that you wake up with. So the journey जो है, क्योंकि आपके physical appearance भी है, and that makes a huge difference because you will look at the mirror, you will see yourself in the reflection, you will see how people make you feel when they look at you. For example, अगर मेरे कोई भी किरदार है, अगर वो कहीं बाहर जाएगा, तो किसी को कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा कि इसकी history क्या है.
Right.
But in Kalkut and with Parul, wherever she goes, because of somebody else's action, her entire story has been redefined.
Tell me a few characteristics of your character. Father wound है उसको, माँ से बहुत attached है, एक खास तरह का कोई भी किरदार गढ़ते वक्त उसकी childhood को explore किया जाता है. आपके character की characteristics क्या हैं?
एक idealist है. Idealism comes at a cost. Idealism comes with a cost of sometimes feeling like a martyr. And at the same time, he looks at himself like almost a failure because and also dealing with the personal loss at the same time of father. So it starts in the first few minutes you'll realize that this man is writing a resignation. 2-3 महीना काम करके उसने तय किया कि मैं पुलिस की नौकरी नहीं कर सकता because it's a hostile environment. It's not easy to be a police officer when you are bullied and when it's a man's world and alpha behavior is respected and appropriated.
Yeah, and toxic behavior is rewarded.
Yeah, so this is the setup that we created in this particular police station. And here is a not an alpha man and still wants to do something about the system. And then he gives up until there's a chance incident where his life gets intertwined with a case of an acid attack survivor, and now he's kind of understanding himself through the course of understanding this case and fighting this case.
And lastly, you both have had different trajectories. Vijay आते हैं FTII से, very passionate, driven, पढ़ने लिखने वाले व्यक्ति. You have a background in your education is fashion. No, I have been following your social media for a long time. मुझे याद है मैंने 4-5 साल पहले जो चीजें देखी थी, that definitely warranted that you have a thought process, and I really liked him for that. You come from a background in fashion, you were into production, you were an assistant director. He has been purely an actor, or have you also dabbled in things?
I tried other jobs before I ventured into acting.
Okay.
I tried and failed miserably at event management.
Okay.
I spent one night at a call center making 150 calls and deciding I'm not cut out for this. I tried my hands at marketing and sales, but none of them I could do beyond a week. So.
And what about you? How many fields have you dabbled in?
So I was in a magazine where I used to be making calls ki silver is the color of the season and what is your coat? And I swear I thought that is the most important question that needs to be answered. तो मुझे तब realize नहीं हुआ, but मेरी actually grooming हो गई उस way में, because the people that I spoke to उन्होंने उतने ही अच्छे से आंसर किया. So I was like, yeah, wow, यार, so मेरी learning होती गई.
Very nice.
How to be behind the camera, because I think that is also very important, which is why I have so much respect for media and journalists. My friend that time used to say कि तुम लोग ऐसे behave करते हो कि दूसरी magazine is coming at war. आपकी लड़ाई होने वाली है and you have to do it. So I think हर चीज आपको कुछ ना कुछ, again being an AD, the film that I worked on was directed by Michael Winterbottom. वहाँ पे कास्ट क्रू ही 16 लोग के थे.
Amazing.
तो वहाँ पे मतलब जो आर्ट डायरेक्टर हैं जिन्होंने अरे एक बहुत डेविड उन्होंने ऑस्कर विनिंग फिल्म में काम किया है, रिज अहमद था, फ्रीडा पिंटो थी. सो अगेन लर्निंग लुकिंग एट रिज एंड नहीं ये तो थी तृष्णा, बट ये वॉर की एक फिल्म थी व्हिच डेविड वाज द आर्ट डायरेक्टर ऑन. बट व्हेन यू आर वर्किंग विद सच पीपल ना, तो वो दी अर्जेंसी, वो आज तक मैं बिकॉज इंडी फिल्म में इतना काम किया है, आज तक मुझे लगता है कि यार पैसा वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, चाहे वो किसी का भी हो.
अमेजिंग. वो जावेद साहब का एक कहा वो है ना कि कुछ ना किया तो क्या होगा, कुछ ना हुआ तो तजुर्बा होगा. So every failure has its own success story. So amazing. I really look forward, and I think it's a highly prescribed series for you, because entertainment का एकमात्र काम सिर्फ entertain करना ही नहीं है यार. उसके और भी बहुत सारे मकसद हैं, and this making and getting you introduced to this kind of a universe is also one of the motives of entertainment, popular entertainment. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You remember that beautiful song from the film Nikah, picturized on Salma Agha. Beautiful song called Faza bhi hai jawan jawan, hawa bhi hai rawan rawan, suna raha hai ye sama, suni Suni Sidasta. Oh, this beautiful song literally makes your evening when it's played on the radio. Well, Salma Agha, with those beautiful green eyes in that film, Nikah, became a heartthrob of millions. Her daughter, Zahra, is also a singer, and she joins us after this break with a few notes of her music. Don't go away. Welcome back to Now Showing. I'm Atika Farooqui. Now, singer and actor Zahra S. Khan, who's known for her songs like Kusu Kusu from Satyamev Jayate 2 and Jaise Sawan from Jug Jug Jio, has a new song out titled Love Stereo Again that also features Tiger Shroff. My colleague Vishal Charkara spoke to Zahra about her new song and working alongside acting powerhouse Mohan Lal in her upcoming film Vrushabha. Listen in.
सुना है क्या हवा कहती है चल आजा मेरे जो वहाँ जहाँ पे बस तुम और मैं मिले ना मिले हमें कोई और जो वहाँ.
Zara, that was of course your new song titled Love Stereo Again.
Yes.
It has already garnered millions of views. You can be seen matching steps with Tiger Shroff in the music video.
Yeah.
Was that the most challenging part, or shall I say your most enduring memory associated with this song?
Well, I had a very, very easy breezy time because he was actually very supportive in terms of us, doing like rehearsals for at least 10 days at a stretch. So when somebody is equally involved like that and wants everything in totality to come out perfect, you can't go wrong.
First, congratulations. We are very excited to see you returning as an actor, this
Thank
time for a film which also stars Mohan Lal. The film is, of course, called Rishabha.
Yes.
It really recently went on floors. You, of course, have a pivotal role in the movie.
Yes.
What can you tell us at this stage about the film, Zara?
So I play the lead opposite Roshan Mecca. Shania is also in it. She also plays opposite him. There are two portions to the film. One is the periodic section, one is the present section. The character that I play is of a warrior princess. I've got some very heavy action scenes happening, and I'm going to be training for those. I am training for those right now at the moment. In the next coming week or so, we're going to be releasing the first looks of all our characters in Rishabha.
Now, Mohan Lal is a huge star. How are you planning to prepare for this role?
I need to up my game because he's a one-take artist. You can't be like loose at your game as an actor when you're sharing screen space with him. So definitely, all the prep has been on. My Telugu dialect coach is there. I'm doing my classes day in day out with him. Obviously, it's a pan-India film, so Hindi में भी हम लोग dialogues deliver करेंगे. But that is not something that I'm worried about. I just don't want to be somebody who's gone in there looking like a pretty girl. No. I need to make sure that, performance-wise, I do justice to it. And that's the only way forward in terms of a successful career. जा रही मैं तेरी होके शिकवे सारे खोके संग ले चली हूँ बीता लम्हा जैसे सावन गिर के आते हैं तुम भी आओ.
Her eyes remind me of that of her mother's. There is a quote, your eyes have a double role. They kill and cure. And a film's camera's favorite capture is someone's beautiful, expressive eyes. Aankhon se yaad aaya, this monsoon, there are a lot of waterborne diseases that affect your eyes. So, aankhon ka khayal rakhiyega. That's all this week. You take good care of yourself, your eyes, and your mind. I'm Atika Farooqui, bidding goodbye. See you soon, very, very soon. That is in the next episode.